you. We're going live right now. We're live, everybody. Always Booking Comedy. It's Monday night. We got K-Striggss from Atlanta. Is that right? Atlanta? Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah. I was running behind. I was late today. Apologies.
Yeah, nah, you look, man. You doing the CP thing. You doing the color people time on me, man. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man.
I don't know if I'm allowed to own that, but nice. How's your week kicking off?
It was good. It was good. Just coming off a weekend, man. I had a dope opportunity. I did a small indie show in the city. Then I got a call to host for Josh Blue.
No way. Josh Blue from Denver, Colorado. That's where I'm.
Yeah. So he came and I did his 10 o'clock show.
That's amazing. Where was he? Punchline?
City Winery.
Okay, fun.
Yeah. So it was very sporadic, and I was just like, it was crazy because I was already in the city, so it was just like to be able to get that call. It wasn't like an hour away, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, oh, I'm 5 minutes up the road. I'll be right there. So yeah, I was just like, well, he was cool.
Now this is kind of interesting. Inside baseball, 10 p.m. show, getting a call as a last minute host, that could mean a variety of things, and not all of them are great. Is there a good story that you can share?
To be honest, that was my first time performing at the City Winery, right? So I have been trying to get on, and that's a very, City Winery nationally is a very known brand with a lot of, concerts and comedians. So I've been trying to get in there, and I haven't had any luck. So I get a call from a guy who's a part of the show, and he's like, hey, what are you doing right now? I'm like, well, I'm finishing up a show. He says, how fast can you get to X, Y, and Z, which is at his winery? I'm like, I can get there fast. And he's a guy, like, he's very cool. He's a man of his word. And he's like, opportunities come. And he's like, in this comedy game, he told me a while ago, in this comedy game, bro, when opportunities call, go. So
yeah, you got to say yes.
Yeah. So I just happened to be in the right place, at a show in the city, which is not far away from another venue. And the opportunity just to meet, grow, and got connected, hopefully to do more work there. But, just being ready, always being in
That's
position.
incredible. So, but what I'm wondering is, was there a host scheduled? Did somebody not show up? Did somebody drop out? Did they get too drunk? What?
The host originally, without giving too much information, I believe she had a surgery, and she fought through it and did the first show.
Okay, but it wasn't great.
But she was like, and then her family there were people that were there to know her. They was like, girl, get off. Nah. So so when I got the call, Josh was doing meet and greets.
Okay.
So the manager okayed it. And, it was a section of people that had okay it, and my boy was like, get here, but we do have to wait for Josh to okay it. So he was just like, hey, it's not for sure.
Yeah.
But just get here. So Josh was like, hey, bro. Okay, cool. She's out. All right. You're on, bro. Let's kick ass.
Josh rules. That's amazing. That's so cool. What a great lesson. Always say yes. Always booking comedy. K-Striggss, he's doing it. He booked it.
You can't
say did you get taped? Did you record it?
No, I did not.
Okay.
The reason being I didn't have enough on my memory card. I had like two minutes of memory left, and I didn't track all of my stuff because I didn't expect to do that. But
sure, yeah. You had just enough for the one show.
Always be ready, guys, and clear your memory card out.
Yeah, have a second memory card.
Please.
That's incredible. How was the audience? I assume it was sold out.
His first show was. His second show had about close to 200.
Okay. Jeez Louise, 200 people. That's great.
Yeah, it was still a solid. Show. But the audience was very receptive. They from my intro to the feature all the way until Josh, they were all engaged. So I guess that was one.
Who was it? Do you remember who the feature was?
David Perdue.
Oh, I know David. That's awesome. Not but I've met with him and talked to him.
Dope guy.
Yeah.
David Perdue.
Does he still do his sports podcast?
I haven't seen much. I'm not saying he does not, but I haven't seen that content out in that podcast. But
yeah, he had like a long running podcast. I forget what it was called, but
he has his hands in many pots.
Yeah. He's busy. He's staying busy. That's great. Yeah. Atlanta, great comedy scene. Incredible comedy scene.
It's a lot of people that it's a lot of funny. It's a lot of funny. everywhere. So that's the
That's
thing
cool.
that, yeah, for sure.
I love it. Well, let's back up a little bit because I don't really know you. I met you outside of Star Bar. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep. Star Bar. Monday night.
Hold on. Before we do this, we got a note from North Carolina here. Small world. Used to live 2 houses down from Josh. Glad he's still killing it. Yeah, Josh is doing okay for himself.
No, he's from what I saw, he's rocking and rolling. He's rocking and rolling. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, he's doing that might have been a very nice house that North Carolina
Yeah,
was
he was
living
like,
in.
yeah, right. Very nice. I think he's still there, if I'm not mistaken.
Denver. Yeah, he's still based out of Denver.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. He's got some kind of, well, I don't want to get into his personal life details, but
right.
I'll tell you I can tell you some stuff afterwards.
Gotcha. Okay.
How I know he's grounded in Denver. But anyways, so you're doing comedy in Atlanta. You travel, just go backwards a little bit.
Yeah. So originally from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Graduated college, moved here in 2019. Graduated May, I think on a Saturday, and I drove here that Sunday with my family. So I started, at the Laughing Skull.
Okay. That's gone, right?
You said what?
Is it gone? One of the clubs in Atlanta went away.
No, it's they had a new change of ownership. It's still there, but I believe it's just a new change of personnel. Okay. But it's still up and running. So I did that.
You're thinking of what's the Voodoo something?
Oh, the Vortex. So you have the restaurant, which is the Vortex, and then the Skull is connected.
It's like the back room.
Yeah.
So that's still, but did it close for a little bit?
I'm not sure if it closed, but I'm
happy to hear that it's back. That's cool.
during the transition, it may have took some shows or everything, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But then just did that, and the tale of Atlanta is 2 different rooms, right? So I went to Laughing Skull, which is a fairly a good amount of white, sprinkle blacks. It's a very midtown Atlanta room, which is very receptive. And then, which I was like, cool, rocking and rolling. And then I went to the east side, which is more black and little white. And it was like, wow. Hey man, it's 2 different worlds, but that allow for armor, to define your armor and understand how one set, and it's just like
they won't be shy if you're not amazing.
Exactly. And they smell blood. They're like sharks who smell blood. Atlanta people, when they smell blood, it's over for you. It's over. They're gonna look at you. But kept doing that. Did the 1-2, got the name up, hosted shows, started producing some shows, and now I'm in a position to where I've been able to go to the smaller markets. Been to Nashville. Definitely want to get to Zany's. I failed to get there, but I had a nice little cafe outside that I did a 1-2. Went to Auburn, was able to do some things. Was out in Austin at the Moon Tower Comedy Festival, which is dope. Just been able to be a part of a community where I'm willing and wanting to excel in, and just seeing people in the masses that I'm around is just like, okay, you're working, you're grinding. Okay, you're working, you're grinding. So it's like it's a good push. So yeah, still trying to not trying, I'm doing want to get to the big city of trying to get to New York. Gotta get to New York.
Okay, that's next on the ladder.
Yeah, like in terms of number one, not necessarily move there, but I need to make presence and stamp, and because everybody always talks about the Chicago scene, which I've been to Chicago, or the New York scene, DC scene, of course you got the LA scene out there. Yeah. So the Austin scene now. So, want to tap into all the markets.
Yeah, New York's got to be the best scene, in my opinion. That's got the best comics. They're incredible. They're awesome. A lot
of people do voice that, yeah.
Let's talk about so you started running shows. Why would you want to run shows?
So I think just in a sense for me, and I can't speak for everybody, but I don't just see myself doing comedy, I see myself entertaining, right? So I see that is the picture of everything. And I think entertaining is knowing how to run a show, put on a production for people. I was able to do that in college. And not only did I just do a show, they was like, bro, this is a production. So I'm like, and I like that feeling. And I like for things to be ran a certain way. So you've been to comedy shows, and it's like, you see things that was like, oh, why is it like that? Right. I want to do, and it's not like you running the best and clean cut show, but it's just like certain things that I feel like if you did this a certain way.
What's your go-to, like when you walk into a random comedy show, What are the top 5 things you're looking at to decide if it's like a legit show?
I'm looking at seating. I'm looking at lighting. I'm looking at I would say engagement too, but and I say engagement not from just the people. Oh, no one's laughing, but I like to see is the room set up for that? Things like that. I'm probably missing something, but I know those are my 3 things. I look at I would say lighting, engagement,
seating.
And seating,
and like the room layout.
Yeah, because I feel like that's half the battle. Because doing comedy, you'll do it in a wacky spot. You'll be doing comedy in the L-shaped bar, so it's like now you got to hook around. Is that you will do comedy anywhere, but is that the best environment? Probably not. But I look at places like that, like going to little bars, speakeasies. I like that intimate style feel.
How'd you get your first venue?
It was word of. I went on it's a venue site. It's like a social
Pure Spaces.
Pure Space. There it is. Pure Space.
Okay.
So went and this guy had a dope basement, but he's also does music. So he would have like KRS-One has used his studios. He hosts podcasts and things out of it. And I'm like, man, I went in there just for like an offsite, just do some things. I'm like, yo, would you ever? He was like, bro, I'm glad that you said something. I've been meaning to get into the comedy business. So he was so open. And it's like he has like the neon lights, the studio set up, but he was able to, we were able to fit, like, because of seating. I was like, we got to change some seating around. We was able to sneak about 40 people in there. 40, and I was standing, it was tight, but we were able to seat like 30, 35 comfortably. We just had to stand where. So it was in a small.
That's great. I mean, 40 people in a 35-person room can be a banging comedy show.
Yeah, and it was engaged, and it was.
How did you fill it up that first show?
Yeah, so I filled it up, but the craziest thing about it, and it goes into running and producing the show, it's the small things that get you. Right. So when you're in an environment where you're hosting a show, not on a show, you're hosting a show, you're sitting people. Yeah. People have to get the gate code to come in, so they're calling you. People want drinks. So I got a girl with me that's doing my drinks for me, but I'm also handing the drinks. Then we're taking orders. So my set was disgusting. I don't know what I said. I can't tell you what I said. And I hope nobody can quote what I said, because I felt it was the word. But when people that support you, they're like, oh, it was great. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
No, like,
hopefully all the memory cards were full.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no evidence.
Exactly. And look, crazy thing is, I have it. Funny thing that you say that it's a 3-hour tape. I have it on
okay.
I have yet to look at it. It's been like 4 years. I've yet to look.
I know that. That's such a funny thing in comedy, where you're like, 1 second you're working the door, you're checking people in. Maybe you're having an argument with somebody about money. They're like, no, I don't want to sit there, blah, blah, blah. And then 10 seconds later, you're up on stage like, I'm the happiest person in the world. I'm a clown.
It's like, but I never thought about any of that small stuff until the day. I'm like, why didn't I get somebody? Why?
It's hard running shows.
That's why I see people like, I'll rather be on your show. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, totally. Did you make that a regular venue, or was that just a one and done?
It was a one and done venue, but I was open to doing more. But the thing about it, I would still go back and use it, but I would want to do something more in the city. Mm-hmm. It was probably about 20 minutes outside the city, which isn't too far, but for what I wanted and the concept of what I needed and what I saw, I say it'd have been a little bit better if I'd have been in the city. But it's still a dope venue that I'm going to use in the future, though, for sure.
Yeah. What was the trick to filling it up?
Man, no people. Number one, no people.
You calling in some favors?
Yeah, and also, man, I go to a lot of artistic events, whether that's comedy, poetry, music, anything of the arts, they normally support other arts. Yeah. So I'm like, you're already, even though, I'm a dancer, so you're already in the performing art realm. So it's like, hey, I'm doing something. I'm here meeting you here, so I'm supportive. Let's trade off, hey, follow me. So I went to a lot of events in the city. Atlanta has a lot of music, painting, and other events poetry, and I just panhandled. So it was just like, and then like literally as I panhandled, that, oh, I'm buying a ticket right now. Oh, I would love to. I'm going. And he's like, you will get that, but it's just like, you know how some people buy tickets and it's just like they just bought it but didn't show up.
Yeah.
No, like I bought 2 tickets and also I'm bringing 2 extra people. I was
nice.
So I was just
you're
like,
hustling.
oh, yeah. But
that's
then
great.
it's just,
tell me about this dancing. You're a dancer. What does that mean?
No, wait, who's a dancer? I'm not a dancer.
Oh, I thought you said I'm a dancer.
Oh, no. Be like when you go to dancing events. Like,
okay.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, now here's the thing. I'm from Florida, so I can bust a move. Now that's not. I can do a little 1-2, but in terms of the occupation, no, I don't be dancing. Like that. But,
all right. That's awesome.
Like,
all right, let's talk about Moon Tower Comedy Festival.
Dope. Okay. 2 comedians plus myself, Marcus Tab and Jimmy Fontaine. We went going in our minds. We're going to another city just to hit mics. That's number 1.
Okay.
We get there. We run into 4 to 5 Atlanta comedians. Shima Franklin, Nick Murphy, Mando, Lace Larrabee, and another one I'm missing. But we run into Lace real well. We run into these people, and we're like, what y'all doing here? It was like, what you doing here? I was just like, we came to hit some mics. What's up? They were like, it's the Moon Tower Comedy Festival. And we like,
oh, you didn't even know. It was like a happy little accident.
Happy accident. So they were there, and they was like, yo. And then they saw us, we saw them, and it was just like, yo. Like, it was like, hey, we ended up not having no passes or nothing, but I had a camera. And I was with a Shima. Shout out to Shima. Shout out Willie Mack from LA. Kalia McNeil. Shout out to you guys out there. We were with them the entire, and it was just like, hey, we ain't got no pass, but we comedy. We with them, and I was just like following behind the Shima. Yeah, I'm her camera guy, right? But we was able to go to Creekside Tavern. We were able to perform, and I believe that was the name. So we ended up getting on the mic. I met a lot of dope local traveling comedians. And to anybody out there, Moon Tower, go check it out. Please go check it out. It's in dope.
Yeah. Austin, Texas, right?
Austin, Texas.
What time of year? Like July?
It's summertime.
Summertime. June, July, or August, somewhere in there.
In that realm. Yeah. I would have to look it up, but
But
yeah, it was. You see a lot of the.
And so big, right? I mean, there's like how many? What do you think the maximum number of shows simultaneously is?
You can run into at least 4 to 5 shows, like at the time. Oh, it's 6 o'clock at Friday at 8 o'clock is a show. Oh, but it's also like 3 other shows in this area too. And so you had the big shows where like theater, right, where like the Netflix guys are at, right, and then you have the other small hubs like the Vulcan, right, where it's a nice venue. Feel it's sit a couple hundred, but you have like comedian Big J there, or I'm blanking on the it was a girl from New York, very strong New York accent. I'm blanking on. She used to live in LA. I'm blanking her name. I'm blanking it. But you run into all these dope comedians, and it's just like different theater tiers. You have this Vulcan, then you have this small tavern bar where it was like 50, 40 people, but it was just running shows. And so it was just like, man, you gotta go here. You can go over here. I got a chance to see a Shima where she featured for what's it? Maria Blanford. I think her name is Bamford. Yeah. So we were in there, and it was probably a hotel conference room of about 300, 400 people. So just to see her up there, and that's one of her idols. So just to be awesome. A part of and walk in and shake hands. I met the what's the twins? My twins, the Sklar brothers. Yeah, we ran it. I got a video with them at one of the industry parties. So you just run into people. I'm like, yo, ain't you? I've been seeing you.
Did you guys end up doing any mics?
We just did the Creekside, Cave in the Creek.
Yeah, Creek in the Cave.
Creek in the Cave. Yeah. We did that. Creek in the Cave. But the other ones, honestly, we went to more of the industry shows and over the mics. Normally it'd be the opposite way around, but because of we got to see Mandel and Nick Murphy as they're like rising.
Yeah.
So it was
that's exciting. You're excited about that. You're the hometown,
exactly,
you get the hometown bias.
Exactly. And it's just like, oh, you from Atlanta? Oh, we just met Nick. And then like I'm talking to Nick, and he's like, hey, Striggss, hey, funny comedian, K-Striggss. So it's just like, hey, what's up, bro? I put just opportunities, handshakes, or Instagram, email, switch, whatever the case may be.
Have you? So that's, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months ago. Have you crossed paths with anybody you met from then?
The only person I was trying to get on the show with Kalia McNeil when she came down here to the Helium, but I had another show that I couldn't bounce. But outside of her, that's been the only one that's come like as in face to. And I didn't even catch her, but that's the only one that's crossed paths here. But still keep in contact, email with a good amount of the guys. Shout out Casey Rocket too, by the way.
Oh yeah, nice guy, nice kid.
He's from. I didn't find out. I found out he's from Atlanta, and then he just moved to. I didn't know he was.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, like
Casey Rocket, like he's moving the stool all the time, right? He's like, he's like crazy. Yeah.
So it was like, he's from Atlanta and then moved away. I was just like, oh, okay. So that was another connection. I'm like, dope. But
I haven't before you got to Atlanta, had you done any comedy?
No, I did one talent show that I produced in college.
You put on,
and I was just a host, and I'm just like, but I had rappers, singers, poets, whatever people. But no comedy show. So it was like,
Atlanta fresh start with comedy. That's great.
Yeah,
that's great. So now that you did City Winery, what other rooms or clubs are like on your Atlanta list that you want to get into?
So I've performed at I think the only club I have not performed at like show wise, because I do mics there all the time, would probably be the Punchline. That is the only show that I have not.
What do you think of the food there?
When I see, I'm basic. So
real quick for anybody listening or watching to this, Punchline is a comedy club that is connected to a diner. It's very unique. So it's kind of a diner and a comedy club.
Yes.
So what do we think? We're getting a real review here.
Just like, now here's the thing. When I do eat at that diner, 9 times out of 10, I am probably intoxicated of some sorts because it's a late night, 24-hour time. So the food there, I would say they could use some more seasoning. So I'm giving them about a 6, 7-ish in that range. Okay. Just being honest, just give them a 6, 7. But hey, go there and try it.
That helps the algorithm right there. Say 6, 7 a couple more times, and the kids.
Yeah. See that? Yeah, there we go. I had to ask my kids, like my school kids. I was like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like, I'm trying to. Now I'm feeling like real.
You're an old man.
All these like 6, 7. What's 6, 7? What's 6, 7? It was like, we don't know. He just said it and it's popular now. I'm like, y'all ain't no help.
Sense.
Y'all ain't no
crazy. All right, we got another question about Moon Tower. Do you have any tips for connecting with some of these people since they meet so many people all the time?
Read the room. That was the biggest thing I got from shout out Kalia McNeil. Read the room. She was a little birdie. She was like right here on my shoulder. She was like, what you want to do is you see him over. So she was like, look at the conversations they're having. Understand this. This is a industry party, number one. Number two, any and everybody is in here and can be here at any point in time. You'll see actors, comedians, producers, whatever. You'll see all that. But if you see someone having conversations, wait till they're done. If you see somebody ducked off and they look a certain way, read them a little bit before you approach them. Understand, have 1, 2 to 3 questions lined up that's not generic. How are you going to stand out in your questioning? And as she's giving me all this, I'm like, it's like a coaching pregame. Like, yeah, coach, I'm ready to run on kickoff. But that was the biggest thing I could say, because you're running into everybody shaking hands. You're seeing people in crossing. And it's just like, is everybody going to remember you? No. But you have an opportunity to, run into any and everybody. So just use it wisely. Don't be an asshole. Don't be cheesy. Just be normal, be cool, but read the room. So I was just like, I took that from day one. And so to anybody at Moon Tower, you're going to run into any and everybody. Mm-hmm. Read the room and also take advantage of every opportunity. That's the biggest thing I could give that was given to me.
Okay. All right. We're going back to food because I skipped lunch today. I'm eating dinner right after this. I'm starving. I get to Atlanta about once a year.
Okay.
Where are the good seasoned food places? Give me your top 3 places to eat in
Good
Atlanta.
seasoned food places.
And I got a sweet tooth. If you can throw in any dessert stuff.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a generic guy, so
okay.
I can't. I'm not. I do this all the time, but I drop by Insomnia all the time, and it's a generic.
Oh, the cookie.
Yeah,
it's a chain. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm a shallow sweet tooth guy.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna hit y'all with some off the wall stuff.
Okay, let's hear it.
I've been on it's a Thai and sushi spot in East Atlanta Village. It's called Thai and Sushi.
Okay.
In EAB. I would definitely try that out. And also I'm drawing a blank, but I cannot remember this restaurant. But the Indian food knocks. It cranks. And anywhere I have been.
You know what neighborhood it's in?
It's downtown. It's downtown, right off of Cone Street. It's right off of Cone Street. There's actually another 24-hour diner right there, and then it's across the street. It's the Georgia State Rialto Theater, and it's right there. It's right there. It's a small hole in the wall. They got these. Let me tell you, they got some wings. It's like they have a different style of hot, like kind of medium style wings there. And let me tell you something. Hey, now they say black people, we know how to do fry some chicken. They say Vietnam, they know how to do some chicken. But let me tell you something about my Indian brothers and sisters, man. I'm not saying they fry better. I'm not saying they whatever, but they know what they doing.
That's all right. Right by the Rialto Theater.
Downtown off of Cone Street. Off of Cone Street, it's a small. You'll miss it if you blink. Blink. It's Indian cuisine. But yeah, I don't want it to be not like, oh, that's not no real. Look, I like a little something different, man. Like if I'm in the city, my brother, he's a big foodie, and it's like we're not the generic. We're going hole in the wall, Thai and sushi, and I can't believe I'm drawing on my Indian spot name, but I'm gonna when I find it, I'm gonna throw it to y'all. I'm gonna put it in the comments somewhere.
Love it. All right, we only got a couple more minutes. Why don't we kind of start winding this down? What are you excited about in 2026? We're coming up.
More networking into other states. Getting like.
Are you a driver? Do you drive to these places?
Yes and no. 4 to 5, and I'm 4 to 5 hours. I would probably drive 4 to 6 hours. I would say 4 to 6. I'm cool on driving now. Will I drive more? Yes, but make it make sense. Yeah. But a lot more traveling, a lot more connections. I have people.
What are the major comedy markets 4 to 6 hours from Atlanta?
You have the Chattanooga area, the Tennessee. They have a comedy catch in Chattanooga.
Yeah, I've been there. It's great.
They have Zanies in Tennessee, Nashville area.
Yeah.
You have it's another small offsite in Auburn. I'm drawing a blank on.
I just need the city names. That's all I'm looking for.
Yeah. It's and then it's another. Oh, you got Raleigh, Charlotte area.
Nice.
You got the Comedy Zone out there, and I forgot they have another club.
Moon. Something. Yes. Good nights.
Good nights.
Good night, Moon.
Yeah. Good night. Right. We just put 2 into 1. But yeah, but it's some and those smaller markets, but it's like the comedy catch has been open 40 plus years, so this is small but
great club. Have you worked there at all?
I just had the opportunity to host there. My boy Daniel Delano, he just headlined there for the first time. He's been working through that club at his first headline. So I hosted for him to get in the door again, got that call. So met Danielle's great owner over there at Comedy Catch. And they got some dope people over there. But dope. 200 about Cedar Club.
It's a fun club. Especially when it's full. When it's full, that place is rocking.
Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap this up. How can people track down K-Striggss? They're coming to Atlanta. They want to see you. Where are they looking?
Wonderful. So on all social platforms, K-Striggss, KSTRIGGSS, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all those. You can type those in on YouTube as well. My full name. But yeah, you can find me anywhere with K-Striggss, comedian K-Striggss. That's keep it solid.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your time. Stick around for a second. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.